Hello and welcome back. So glad that I can make your acquaintance once again. This video before we begin is in fact sponsored by the legendary girls and boys over at Vanity Planet. We have a lot to talk about on today. Girl, we're giving you legendary appetizers and entrees. So I just need you to hold tight, bear with me, and let's go. Okay, so today what we're giving the boys and girls of the world is the legendary Vanity Planet Revive Professional Ice Roller. Girl, I gotta tell ya, she's gonna get your ass right together, and let me tell you why. Initially, when I got this product, it was for my skin because, as you know, if you've seen my Vanity Planet video where I'm addressing the Spin for Perfect Skin legendary brush, if in fact you have not seen her, please go check her out right now. You know, when I addressed the Spin for Perfect Skin, I was letting the boys and girls of the world know that I'm working on my internals in addition to my externals. A lot of times, you know, they'll have a line of products where they work better when you have, you know, the entire line. And so what I'm simply saying is when I saw this particular instrument, I thought, you know, I'm already working on my skin with the Spin for Perfect Skin. I'm thinking, you know, maybe if I put them together, I may get even better results. I don't know. But you know how a lot of times when you go to the grocery store and you see like little hygiene products, it'll be like the shampoo. And then of course they'll say, well, girl, if you want your hair to be legendary, girl, get the shampoo and the conditioner, girl, because, you know, if you get the conditioner, you know, then you're going to walk out looking like Selena Gomez, even though Selena Gomez is wearing a wig in that commercial, girl. And that's the one thing about, you know, commercials though sometimes where it kind of gets under my skin. And every time I see that commercial, I'm like, girl, you know, I'm not mad at her for getting her coin, but I need for her to stop telling these girls, you know, these dreams, okay, of, you know, getting this full head of hair, you know, with this shampoo. Girl, when the simple fact of the matter is she's wearing a wig. It's like, girl, Tina Shay, that is a wig, girl. I've seen that wig before. It's like, she ain't even coming up here with nothing unique. But I digress. The point is, you throw her into the freezer, let her sit for a few hours. They recommend for you let her sit for 4 hours. No Tina Shade, I have let her sit longer than that, you know, because I like for her to be ice cold when I'm working her. And haven't you ever gotten the ice cubes out of your freezer and just kind of put them under your eyes like this? With this, you're getting all of the results without the hassle. You simply want to roll her over top of your face, honey. You want to eliminate that redness. Get rid of that puffiness, girl. And let me tell you where it becomes an additional use for her, where I did not think I was going to get a use for her. If in fact you have a migraine, what you want to do is simply roll. Now, I know that that is not what this product is intended for, but I'm telling you, why not get all of your uses out of her? If you are an athlete, or if you are a person that is having issues with your joints, or if you are a person that has migraines, as I just stated before, girl, you simply want to apply pressure to those temples, girl, and just get that cooling sensation, and you will slowly feel her relieving that headache of yours. You will slowly feel the clouds part, and you will see the silver lining on the other side. Because we all know when you get that migraine, it seems like it's never going to end. You feel the pounding over top of your head, and it just feels like, okay, girl, when am I going to get, you know, when am I going to get salvation? It seems as though, you know, I woke up, I understand that, okay, girl, I didn't go to church. I'm sorry, Jesus. Are you really going to punish me all day for it, though? Yeah, I did go to the club. I know, but I'm human. I make mistakes. Don't condemn me to hell just because I made a mistake. So what I'm saying is, this product is your salvation. She does not require batteries. She's extremely low maintenance. If you can't work this, I really just don't know what to tell you in the great words of Aaliyah. I swear, I don't know what to tell you, because if you can't work this particular instrument, girl, it's hopeless. I personally pair her with the Spin for Perfect Skin, but you can do it however which way you want to do it. Having said that, the legendary boys and girls over at Vanity Planet are offering my girls and boys of the world a legendary $40 off using the code ICEBABY. $40 off. That's going to knock it from $60 all the way down to $20. Make sure that you punch in the code. I'm going to leave the link down below so that you can get this legendary discount. So if in fact you are on the market, darling, make sure that you do your research. I always caution the girls to do their research. Do your research, get your purse, get those coins ready, and get this legendary discount that we are offering for the legendary Vanity Planet Revive Professional Ice Roller. Okay, darling? Okay. You know, when I got let go from PetSmart, when I was fired from PetSmart, I know they thought they was doing something. And, you know, like I said, you know, I remember being pulled into the office, and I recall, you know, just the energy that they thought I was going to apologize. And no shade, you know, in the back of my mind, I'm like, bitch, even if I wanted to apologize, I'm not, because you're going to fire me anyway. And the truth is, I'm not sorry. Yeah, I did say she had a pigeon over top of her head, girl. And if she didn't want me to address it, she should have never came out the house like that, boo. Because what, she don't got eyes? What, she can't see? Okay, girl, you know it look a mess. So what, are you surprised that I said it looked a mess? And as I stated before, I know she put work into it, because you can tell that she sat in the mirror trying to meticulously put the bangs over to the side. Like I said, she had the little pigeon over top of her head. Okay, so, she put work into it. It still look a mess. What's the conversation. What are we talking about? Because bottom line, yes, I said it, but she no longer works here, so I don't even understand why that's relevant to the conversation what you're telling me, because she don't work here no more. Okay, next. You're mad at me because I said that homeboy looked like he's on a mission to Mars. Okay, well, at this point, he has landed, and he's on his way to Saturn. So what are we talking about? You know, like, to me, it just seemed like, if in fact, you know, I was saying something that was not true, I can maybe see you coming for me. But girl, at the end of the day, I never put this bitch on blast. Don't nobody know who these people are. And so, okay, I don't really understand the conversation, but I digress. The point is, I said it. I won't apologize. I'm not taking the video down. And it is what the fuck it is. Because at the end of the day, this is my platform. And you should have never been stalking me, boo. I don't even know how you found out about that video, sweetheart. But the fact of the matter is, you found out about it, and whatever the consequences are, it's going to be what it's going to be, because everything is everything, Lauryn Hill, and I'm not going to take it back, boom. Okay? So you may get some, but you just lost one. If I got to book it up, that's fine. You know, but I digress. The point is, you know, when I got in my car, you know, I felt like a weight had been lifted off my back. And you want to know what? The truth in the nutshell is, if they had not fired me, if they had not let me go, I don't know that I would have quit on my own. I just don't know. Maybe I would have, but I don't know. Like, I feel like when I said to the universe, please, I don't want to work this job. I hate this job. Give me something that I can do. Like, if you show me a sign, God, if you give me a sign, I will make a way for myself. But you just have to show me that I'm doing the right thing. Because that has always been my thing to my mom. I'm like, you know what? Okay, if I could just see what my life would look like in the bigger picture, then I would at least know that, okay, it's not stupid for me to believe in myself. It's not dumb for me to have faith and believe that things will change for me. Because you always think like, okay, it's all these people in the world that want this and want that and want that and want this. But you want to know what the difference is between a lot of the girls that get it and the girls that don't? Are the girls that want it but don't want to do what it takes to get it. It's like when I got fired from PetSmart, I didn't know what I was going to do, but I knew that I was going to be okay. And I knew that in the past I had a lot of failures, and it had been a long, winding road to the point to where I am today. But I knew that, you know what? Not for nothing, in the great words of Mary Mary, I can't give up now. Why? Because I've come too far. Why would I stop now? I've come too far. Do you understand all what I had to go through to get here? Here's my point. When I got fired from PetSmart, I had no reason to believe that I was going to be okay, but I just knew that I was going to be okay. I kept working. I kept hustling. When I got let go from them, all of a sudden, all of these opportunities started to come. And when I tell you, it's one of those things where, you know, when you see it in the movies or you hear somebody talk about it, it's like, yeah, that's some shit you just made up to make your story sound fantastic. Like, it's like you didn't really start under a highway bridge. That's just some shit you made for your Hollywood story. But the great thing about me having started when I did is the fact that the girls, you don't have to take my word. Just look at my body of work and see where I started from. And yes, it may have taken me longer to get to the point to where I am now, but guess what? At least now that I'm here. It's like, at this point, I've had to put a little team together, a small team, and we're knocking shit out, working on deals. It's so much going on. And this is the reason why, you know, I haven't been posting as frequently as I want to, because I'm working on so much behind the scenes that when I bring it to you, I know you're going to dig it because it's dope. And we've put months, not days or weeks, months. I'm talking 5 and 6 months, hours and hours and hours, meeting after meeting. And I want to thank my advisors and my mentors and all of my team for sitting with me and being patient with me, because one thing that they have learned about me is I'm a perfectionist. And it's not to say that it's going to come out perfect, but with all of the resources, what we have, and all of our minds working together, it needs to be as close to perfect as it can be. You know, when people say, oh, I hope, I wish the best for you, I don't wish the best for anyone. I wish for you what you deserve. If you put the work in, and you're hustling, and I know how much work it takes for me to do what I do. So for anybody that's doing what I'm doing or on a bigger level, bitch, I know the kind of work that goes into it. So it's like, if you put those hours in and you're working, it's like you deserve it. I don't have to wish the best for you, bitch, because everything what you have, you deserve it. You understand what I'm saying? And that's kind of where my mentality goes. I'm not wishing the best or the worst for anyone. I'm wishing you whatever you deserve. What you put in is what you're going to get out. And when I don't go to sleep and I'm working around the clock, blah, 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 in my mind, it's like, I know that it will be worth it. I'm gracefully gliding into this bitch. Girl, I'm gliding into my harvest, bitch. Girl, not only am I gliding, girl, I'm gliding in with the plate. Because as I'm gliding, girl, an apple, boop, girl, a girl, cantaloupe, I don't like cantaloupe, girl, do you want one? Okay, that's fine. Girl, an orange, boop, grapes, girl, I'm rolling through, girl, and I'm putting things on my plate. You wanna know why? Because I planted those seeds. and I deserve it. So when you get that promotion, or if you're up for a promotion, don't start with that negative bullshit. Oh, blah, 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 blah. Do I really think that I'm going to get this job? Girl, stop with that shit. Because if you start with that, you're not going to get it. Go into it like, you know what? Bitch, I've been busting my ass at this job. I deserve this shit. And bitch, no tea, no shade. I know that I'm good enough to be paid to do this job. So believe in yourself. Thank you for believing in me. We're going to close this thing out like we close everything out. Make sure that you go ahead on down to Vanity Planet, as I stated before. Get that legendary discount for the Vanity Planet Revive Professional Ice Roller. $40 off of $60. It's going to bring it down to $20. Go to the link down below to get that discount. And we're going to close this thing out, sweethearts. Girl, via Blanche, the best will always come through. And we're here. We're here. We've arrived, boo. We're here. Okay? And as always, until next time, baby. That's all there is. Bye. Via